Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française. And in this video, we are going to talk about expression écrite, section A for TEF Canadian examination. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website, www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. Now, let's just start with the video. As you all are aware, if you are appearing for your TEF examination for Canadian immigration purpose, then you need to appear for your 4 examinations, 4 papers. Expression écrite, expression orale, compréhension écrite, and comprehension orale. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These are the 4 papers that you need to appear for. Now, in today's video, we are going to specifically talk about expression écrite, which is your written test. And we are going to specifically talk about the section A. Okay, now let's begin with the video. So in the writing section, in your expression écrite, you have basically 2 tasks to handle, section A and section B. So in today's video, we are going to talk about section A specifically. Okay, now the total points are 450. That means section A plus section B, that is equivalent to 450 points. You are rewarded on 450 points. Okay. Now, how much time do you get for handling both the tasks? For doing both the tasks, you get 1 hour. You get 60 minutes. So in 60 minutes, you need to do both the sections, section A plus section B. Now, what is the goal? The goal is basically the examiner is going to assess your ability to express yourself in the written French. How do you write your French? So I believe out of reading, listening, speaking, and writing, I feel writing is much more difficult because here you are, when you write French, you are also assessed on your basis of grammar. You're also assessed on your on the basis of your vocabulary, how much baggage you have of good vocabulary. Then do you make grammatical mistakes or not? So in that terms, writing French expression écrite is not that easy. Okay. Now, what type of question comes in your section A expression écrite in your writing task? So you will be given the beginning of a newspaper article. Okay. Now, these days you have e-newspapers, you have digital newspapers. So you must be reading a lot of articles in the newspaper. So that way you're given the beginning of maybe 1 or 2 or maximum 3 lines of a newspaper article. And that is, that article is generally un fait divers. Fait divers. What is fait divers? Now, fait divers is a miscellaneous news item. A small news item, maybe which is related to theft, maybe related to burglary, something related to that. But which is not of that much importance, but it is a miscellaneous news item, which is not a front cover news. Okay. Now, the question is that you have to continue that particular article by writing a minimum of 80 words. Okay. And the second instruction that they give is by organizing your writing task into several paragraphs. Okay. So 3 things to be noticed here. First, you will be given the beginning of a newspaper article. That article would be, that topic would be generally un fait divers, a miscellaneous news item. Second thing, you need to continue that particular article by writing a minimum of 80 words. That is what instruction says. Okay. Now, the third thing is that organize your written task, section A, into several paragraphs. Okay. Now, let's just begin with the tips. These are the tips from my end. Okay, let's begin. So, according to the instructions, you are asked to write 80 words, minimum of 80 words. But in my opinion, I would say that write at least 100 to 120 words. It's decent enough. Do not even write more than 120 words. 100 to 120 words, 80 words is quite less. 100 to 120 words is decent enough, okay, to present your newspaper article. Now, the second instruction from my end is with several paragraphs. Now, by with several paragraphs, what do I mean? that make at least 2 paragraphs. At least 2 paragraphs, at most 3 paragraphs, not more than that. Okay. So your text must be short because you need to write only 100 to 120 words in comparison to section B. Section B, where you need to write 200 to 250 words. And section B has more weightage than section A. So here you need to write 100 to 120 words with at least 2 paragraphs, at most 3 paragraphs that I told you. The text must be short. Now here I would like to say, earlier the examination, TEF Canadian examination was pen and paper based. So that ways you did not have any software. You could not use any software to check your word count. Okay, so there you need to, manually count your words, and then you need to write in the at the end that these many words I've written. But now they have eTEF. So you need to type it on your screen. So you have various softwares. You can just select your paragraph and it will show you how many words you have written. So that way it becomes much more easier and it saves your time as well. Yeah. Now, fourth tip from my end is that end your article with a positive aspect. Do not give your article an abrupt ending, and do not even give your article a negative ending. Okay. With a positive aspect, what do I mean? Let's say you got the heading as there was a girl who was saved by a person and she was drowning. Okay, the girl was drowning and she was saved by someone, and you need to continue the newspaper article. Let's say you wrote you wrote whatever according to your imagination, but your ending should be, it should end on a positive note. Let's say the girl finally returned to her home. Her parents were happy to find her. Maybe something like that, but it should end on a positive note. Okay. Now, this is something which is very, very important. Okay. Now, I told you, you need to do section A and section B, both you need to do in 60 minutes. So according to me, section A, the ideal division should be section A you should not spend more than 20 minutes on your section A, because for section B, you need much more time. Okay. For section B, I would say 40 minutes are good enough. And for section A, 20 minutes are good enough. Okay. So because section B, it carries more weightage. So give that section B more time. And for that, you need to write 200 to 250 to 300 words. Okay. So for that, you need more time. Now, 20 minutes you have, precisely 20 minutes you need to spend on your section A. So I would say planning is something which is very important here. How come? Out of 20 minutes, spend 4 to 5 minutes in planning what you are going to write in your head, or maybe on a rough sheet of paper. Just write down the pointers, because you need to imagine the story. You need to cook up a story in your mind, and then you need to write. So if you have pointers that you are going to take your story in this direction, that way when you will write, it will become easier. Now, what happens if you do not plan? Why planning is important? Because if you do not plan, it might be possible that while writing, you wrote your paragraph, you started your paragraph very good, but while writing, your mind is giving you the instructions of too many possibilities. Or maybe you are completely blank. You do not know how do you write now? How do you continue your article? So that ways you will waste your time. And if you get stuck somewhere, then you will waste even more than 4 to 5 minutes. So your planning is something which is utmost important here, but do not even spend more than that. Okay. 4 to 5 minutes, just when you practice your section A writing skills, make it a habit. 4 minutes I'm going to spend in planning my article. How do I write? Just write small pointers. Okay, good enough. Now, 7th point, which is very, very important, that examiner is not judging you on how imaginative you are, how good you write your story. No, the examiner is only checking your French writing skills. How well do you use your tenses? How well do you use your connectors? All these things are very, very important. Your story can sound very boring also. It is not like that you have to come up with something imaginative. You should not waste even your time in that. It should not look like a story. It should not sound like a story. When I check the write-ups for in my classes. So what happens, there are certain students who make it a story, who write the newspaper article in such a form that they start narrating their personal life experiences, which should not be the case. It's a newspaper article, it should look like that. By this, what do I mean? I've read once upon a time there was a king who used to do that. No, it's a newspaper article. You need to maintain the decency over there. When I was small, I used to go to the beach with my grandmother. No, you do not need to narrate your personal life experiences. Never. That will deduct your marks. If you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'll see you very soon with the second part of this video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.